Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. So, we are here today. We are going to talk about 5 reasons I added automation to the services I provide my clients. Sorry, I see an error message, and I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me. And just so I know, because I have an error message going on here. So, 5 reasons I added automation as a service I provide to my clients. And here's the thing, guys. As an entrepreneur, you want to make sure. Looks like I had an error on Facebook. So let me just let them know. I do apologize. So anyway, first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Lisa Balthaser. I am a business coach and consultant, and I help business owners, entrepreneurs just like you to grow and scale your business online so that you have processes that create consistent revenue and a sustainable business model. Okay. And all of these things are so important. One is not more important than the other, because you can have systems and processes, but if they are not working, or if they don't create a consistent and sustainable business model for you, or a consistent flow of clients, all those other things don't matter. So here are some of the reasons why I added automation to the services that I am providing for my clients right now. And I think this is super important because things have changed rapidly regarding social media, regarding marketing, regarding owning a business. Gosh, guys, in the past year or two, ever since all the craziness started in 2020, okay, things have changed so much. And you want to stay on top of things, but you also don't want to make it so that everything is difficult for you. You want to make things as easy as you can. And that is one of the things that automation can provide for you. Okay, so the first reason that I decided to add this as a service for my clients is because most of my clients come to me, they're overworked, they're stressed out, they feel like they're working 24/7 just to keep up with everything they think they need to do. And that's the key. They think they need to do it, but really they don't. So many things can be automated that you would not even imagine thinking. Some of those are internal processes and some of them are external processes. Okay. So when you have automation, you can automate some of those things that are taking up your time or your team's time, and you can be more efficient in everything that you do. Okay. So you don't have to be overworked all the time. Your team doesn't have to be overworked all the time. You can figure out how to automate some of those things that don't need you in them. And I want to be really clear, because even though I'm talking about automation, it doesn't mean that you don't need to be in the process. Here's the thing. I do teach my clients, and I think this is really important right now. I do teach my clients to do human to human connection and really get to know the people that they are working with or want to work with. And the reason for that is because today's people are really savvy. You can look up anything. There's so many options out there. So you want to really take the time to know them. So you don't have to work 24/7. You don't have to work You don't have to be overworked. You don't have to. Here's a really good one. Automation works while you are sleeping. So you can make sales when you're sleeping. You can connect with your clients when you're sleeping, okay? Or when you're not available. These things can happen with automation. So I wanted to bring that in because it does create time freedom that many entrepreneurs need in their day. So reason number 2 is because many of the entrepreneurs that I work with, they don't feel fully empowered because they feel like they're tied to the computer. They can't, they have all these things to get done in a day. They can't possibly get to the bottom of their list. And they just don't feel empowered to be growing their business and stepping fully into the CEO of the business because they're too busy doing the work. Okay. So automation allows you to be more empowered in your business because it provides systems and processes for your business. Okay. So it helps you create that time freedom that you need, which we just talked about. Okay. So it also helps you, automation also helps you to create SOPs or standard operating procedures. Okay. When you have those standard operating procedures, you can then easily hire a team and get a team trained because you have the processes in place. So that's one of the things that I help people with. Okay. Because you can grow your business much faster if you have a team than you can if you're doing everything on your own. That just makes sense because you have more time to actually do that. Okay. So when I'm working with people, I help them to automate so that they can feel empowered. They can step into the CEO role. They can hire a team. They have the SOPs in place that they can hand off, and they don't really have to do a lot of training because it's all written. It's all there. Okay. So automation helps to create some of those systems that make things a lot easier, smoother, and faster. Okay. Number 3, the reason number 3 that I added automation as a service for my clients is because it helps to build your audience, and it also helps to nurture your audience. Nurturing your audience, guys, is so important. Okay. It is super important because you need to nurture your audience in order for them to, you need to warm them up and get them warm and fuzzy. Somebody's not going to buy from you more than likely when they first meet you because they don't know you. They don't know what you're all about. So you do need to nurture your audience and really get that know, like, and trust factor going on so that they feel comfortable buying from you. Okay. So they know what you're all about. And automation allows you to do that. You guys have all heard that you need 7 touch points, 15 touch points. Gary Vee, I believe, said 30 touch points. Oh my goodness, guys, 30 touch points. Can you even imagine? Okay. So if that is the case, you want to make sure that you have some of that automated because think about reaching out to somebody 30 times before they buy. Think about how defeated that would make you feel in the end. You're like, oh my gosh, it's like beating a dead horse. It's so crazy. That number is so crazy. But when you have automation, you're reaching out to them in other ways, and it is providing that touch that they need to know, like, and trust you so that they're more willing to buy from you when they learn how you can help them. So it is so important to nurture your audience. And also, as I mentioned a little earlier, consumers are savvy right now. There's so many options out there. And that being said, they're going to probably compare what you have to what somebody else has, or maybe like 3 or 4 other people, and go with the one that feels good for them. Okay. So if you are not taking the time to do all of those steps, okay, you're probably losing sales because other people are doing all of those steps. They are nurturing their audience. They are really building that trust up. And you'd have to be superhuman to be everywhere. And I'm not saying you have to be everywhere. Automation helps you to do some of those things. Okay. And So you want to build your list and then you want to nurture them. Okay. So automation helps you build your list. Okay. And it also helps you nurture your audience. Okay. In a way that is so necessary today because they do need to get warmed up to buy from you. Okay. So, consumers are savvy and they have options. Yes, they do. Reason number 4. Okay. Reason number 4 is ownership. Okay. So the one of the reasons that I really wanted to help more clients really get some of the things automated is to get their people into a CRM and to get them onto their list so that they own it. Okay, so often, entrepreneurs come from me and they'll say, "Oh, well, I have a Facebook group or I have this many connections or I just talk to people in the DMs." Yes, but you don't own those people. You don't own that. What if Facebook took your account down? So many accounts were shut down over the past few years. So what if they shut your account down? What would you do? You don't own your list if they're not on your list. So it's super, super important. It is a must. It is not an option. It is a must. You must do that. And a lot of people get confused by it. They get all hung up about it, and how to do it. There's different ways to do it. So that is one of the things that I help people with, and through automation, and it helps them to feel more comfortable with it because I can walk them through the process and help them really to understand why it's necessary to do that and the things that are necessary to be in place. So the last thing, reason number 5, reason number 5 is customization of communication. So if you're posting on social media, you're posting this, everybody's seeing the same thing. Okay. Everyone is seeing the same thing. Okay. And when that happens, some will be interested and some will not because they're not qualified. Okay. So some may have been interested in something else that you posted, but this particular thing they're not. And automation allows you to customize what kind of communication you are sending out to who. Okay. It allows you to get to know your clients better and be able to actually provide what they need instead of the group as a whole. And not everybody needs the same thing. So that's reason number 5. And I think all of these things work together. All of these things are super, super important right now because you really have to zero in on your ideal client and exactly what they need. Your focus should be their biggest need, the thing that makes them not be able to sleep at night. They can't live without. And when you're customizing your list and prioritizing certain things for certain people because they let you know that's what they need, you're giving them exactly what they want. Okay. And then they're more likely to buy because you're giving them exactly what they want. If you're giving them something that they sort of are interested in, they're probably not going to buy anytime soon. You have to give them what they really want. And automation helps you do that. So let me go over the 4th or the 5 things again. And if you want to write these down, here's your chance. I'm going to go through them real quick. Okay, so reason number 1 is time freedom. Reason number 2 is empowering yourself to really step into that CEO and create the SOPs for your business and all of those good things. Number 3 is building your list and nurturing it. Number 4 is ownership. You own your list. Okay. And number 5 is customization. And that is super duper important. So right now I am actually offering consultations right now. Okay. So if you have questions, I am a business coach, so I help you with your whole business. Today, I was just talking about automation. And I do have separate services for that. So if you're interested in either automation or you're looking for a coach, schedule a free consultation with me. I would love to talk to you. And we can see how we would work together if you're a good fit for my programs. I do have a group program. Like I said, I also have automation services that are standalone. So I would love to see where you're at with your automation and schedule a consult. Maybe we'll see. I can give you a little tip on what you may need in place going forward. So I hope to see you on a call. I look forward to getting to know you and your business and how I can best serve you. So schedule a call. I have limited availability this week, but next week I do have some openings and I would love to chat. So that is what I have for you today. Again, this is Lisa Balthaser with Fleur de Lisa Solutions, and I'm a business coach, and I am here to serve you and help you get your business up to that 6 figures and beyond.